Good morning, Jasper students. This is your assistant principal, Mr. Vaughn, and I wanted to come to you real quick and talk about block lunch. Today, Friday and Monday, we are still going to be on the study hall schedule. However, on Tuesday, January the 10th, we are going to start our block lunch schedule. But before we start that schedule, I wanted to come and talk to you about a few things really quickly. First is trash. Just remember, you got to take care of your business. If you have a piece of trash from lunch in the cafeteria, the foyer, wherever you may be, make sure you throw it away. Especially if you're in a teacher's classroom, they're giving you tutorials, they're giving you help, and they're taking care of you, try to help make you successful. Make sure you respect that classroom and you throw away your trash. If you have a spill or you drop a tray in the cafeteria or in the foyer or wherever, guys should clean it up. If it's a big mess, you need some help, that's fine. Get an administrator, get a teacher, get someone that can help you, but make sure you clean it up. Do not leave trash, do not leave messes. The custodians aren't here just to clean up after you. Guys, if you buy something in the cafeteria or you have a piece of trash, it is on you to throw it away. Make sure you take care of that. The majority of the time when we had to pull block lunch last semester, trash was involved on some level. Whether it was the major reason or a minor reason, it was usually always involved. So make sure you pick up your trash and take care of your business. I also want to talk to you about the upstairs rules. Now you must remember, you can only be in a collaboration space, the library, or a teacher's classroom. If you're in a collaboration space, you are not allowed to have food. There's no food upstairs, okay? You can have water with a cap on it, a bottle of water, but you cannot have food, chips, slushy, Coke, whatever. You can't have those things upstairs. They're not allowed. The only thing that's allowed in the collaboration space is a bottle of water with a cap on it. Now, if a teacher upstairs that you're getting tutorials or help from or meeting with allows you to eat in their classroom, that's fine. You may do that. But that's the only time that you may do that upstairs. We do not want to see food in any other parts upstairs. And of course, if you go upstairs in a teacher's classroom and you're eating, make sure you clean up and throw everything away and respect that teacher's classroom. Also, you cannot be walking around in the hallways upstairs during block lunch. Remember the three places you can be: the library, the collaboration space, or a teacher's classroom. I feel like a few times last semester I would just see kids making laps, getting a workout in upstairs in the hallways. Make sure you are not doing that. If you're walking upstairs, you're going somewhere and it's evident where you're going. Also remember the do not enter signs, the stop do not enter signs. Y'all did a great job for the most part of being where you're supposed to be and not going in those places like the science wing upstairs or downstairs with those do not enter signs, that ROTC hallway. There's a few other spots where we have those stop do not enter signs, but just respect those signs and respect those rules and those boundaries that we have set for block lunch, and do not enter those places that have those signs. For the most part, y'all did a great job. If I did see a kid in there last semester, it was usually for a legitimate reason. Maybe they were seeing a teacher or they had a pass to go somewhere that required them to go that way. But just remember, do not go in those spots. I wanted to give you that reminder. Also, one of the issues that I'm sure you are all aware of that we had last year, or last semester I should say, is the backpacks. As you know, if you go to the gym, you're not allowed to bring your backpack in there. It just causes too much clutter. It's just a hazard. So we ask that you put your backpack in your locker. Many of you who are going to the gym or other parts where you didn't want to bring your backpack, or leaving your backpack outside or in the student entrance or in the foyer or whatever, and we were not allowing that, and there were consequences for that. And the reason we gave consequences for that is because we want to make sure that your stuff stays secure and safe with you. And when you leave your backpack unattended, the odds that something is going to get taken from you rise dramatically. Do not leave your backpack unattended. Keep it with you. And if you're going to the gym, just put it in your locker. If you don't know your locker, number one, you should have known your locker already, but I'll get past that. Come see me and I will give you your locker number and your locker combination. Everyone has an assigned locker. So if you want to go to the gym or someplace and you cannot take your backpack, you need to put it in your locker. We don't want your stuff to be taken from you. And I'm telling you right now, if you leave your backpack out in the foyer or outside or whatever, and it's unattended, and we haven't got to it to give you consequences for that, to help protect you and save your stuff from being stolen, someone's going to take something from you. So make sure you put your backpack up in a locker if you're going to leave it unattended. We want your stuff to stay with you. Okay. Also, be respectful to teachers on duty. We have random teachers throughout the week, different teachers on duty to make sure block lunch is safe and secure for you and everything works for your advantage. And so if a teacher asks you to do something as part of the school during block lunch, that is no different as a teacher asks you to do something in a classroom. So you must be respectful and comply with what they ask you to do. So they are in charge, whether it's in one of the hallways or in the gym or in the cafeteria or the band hall or wherever. They are in charge of that area. They are the boss of that area. So if they ask you to do something, you got to treat it like it's their classroom and comply. And if you don't, they're going to call for an administrator. There's going to be higher consequences. So make sure you're respectful, polite, and you give the teacher the respect that they need in that area and do what they say. Also, want to highly encourage you guys to manage your time during block lunch. Guys, you get 64 minutes in the middle of the school day to take care of your business. The majority of the kids in America going to public schools all across this nation can't say that. You have a great opportunity to hang out with friends, try something new, go to clubs, get a head start on some work, catch up on studying, catch up on reading, visit, relax, whatever you got to do. But take advantage of that time. Don't waste it on a daily basis. I want to encourage you to try something new. If you've always wanted to be in a club or you want to do something different, go do it. Block lunch is a great time to try something new. If you're busy after school and you want to do some stuff after school, use block lunch to your advantage. Take care of some of that last minute studying or take care of some of that work that you have to get done so you can have time to do stuff after school. But use block lunch to your advantage. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to give that to you. It's 64 minutes in the middle of the day to give back to you to use as you see fit to need and use as you see fit and need to get things accomplished in your life, academically and personally. So make sure you manage your time well. Again, Tuesday, January the 10th is when we're starting block lunch. Be ready for it. It's going to be a great semester. Just follow the simple expectations we have. Other than that, I hope you enjoy block lunch. I hope you enjoy Jasper and have a great year. And always remember, put a flower on top.